What's up, losers?
Welcome to Drink Da Kool-aid. Welcome to the inaugural episode of Drink Da Kool-aid, the podcast where we talk about music,
Movies,
pop culture,
pro wrestling,
guitar,
90s,
and other bull.
other bullshit. Dude, that was rad though.
Well, I'm just gonna say that's what we're gonna go with, dude, and I just that's the intro. So, welcome to the first episode of Drink Da Kool-aid. I'm Lowell-George, Granath.
I'm Rob McNeil, and
Today we're gonna pretty much talk about whatever the hell we want. So, how's quarantine treating you, Rob?
Pretty good.
You're actually working through all this, right?
I'm working, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
I know, dude. I asked to be furloughed. I was like, I think it's a bump in my pay.
I actually, a lot of people are having trouble going back to work right now because of that. Anyways, with quarantine on, I know I've definitely had time to basically sift to I have delved deeper into Facebook or deeper into Netflix than I have ever delved. I am literally sucking the bottom of the barrel.
I bet you
on the
are.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like, let's just say, like in the last week or two, what is something you watched, like a movie or show or something that's just you stuck with you for better or worse?
It wasn't on Netflix.
Uh-oh. Was it on Pornhub? Yeah, nailed it.
Can you be more specific?
Premium? It is free during quarantine.
Yeah, I never pulled the trigger on that. I was kind of like, whatever. I like this.
It's a scam. They're just gonna it's like anything else. They're gonna give you like a month free, and then they're gonna start charging your card.
I don't think I need to pay extra to watch like midgets licking chocolate off of assholes. You know? I think that's free game wherever you go, dude. You probably find it on the less scrupulous sites too. Yeah.
So what did you watch?
A porno or
No.
okay?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'll talk about this documentary I watched.
Okay, there you go.
I watched a documentary that was finally like the most genuine non-PC I've seen in a long time, where they did a documentary, all right? It was about shark attacks, and they actually made monster sharks out to be what they are, dude. They're monsters.
Nature's killing machines.
Dude, that's all it is, dude. They see you in the water, they don't fucking do it. They don't give a that you're not a seal. What the fuck does that come from? Like, why do people think like, oh, you're gentle? No, they're fucking not. They're made of teeth and muscle. Like, that's it. There's two parts to a shark.
Yeah, like teeth and stomach, pretty much. Just like
you can do surgery on a shark now.
Do they even have bones? I know they have a jawbone and teeth, but like I think that's like the only bones. But correct us if we're wrong. Yeah. You feel free to like hit us up on like a social media site and say you're like you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, that way we can really dig our heels in.
That way I can just not care that much more.
Yeah.
No, dude. What was it called?
Sharks. Assholes?
I have to check that out. So check out Sharks Are Assholes on Netflix. Like Discovery, is that on Discovery?
It's on Hulu. It's a Nat Geo thing, I think.
Oh, yeah. I sat down and watched. I guess this is perfect too because this is very '90s themed. I watched Waco.
Word.
And it had the dude from John Carter, and like I think he was. I can't remember his name. He was in John Carter, and he was also in the Battleship movie of all things.
Wait, was that? Did they have Timothy Olyphant in that?
No. It was. No, he was. Did you watch John Carter?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was. He's been in a lot of garbage movies. This one, he was actually super good in this. That's just to like segue into like the fact that he was absolutely stunning in this movie. Is David Koresh.
Did he have a mullet?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
okay.
He had a majestic, flowing, delicious mullet, and
yeah, okay,
it was super duper good. But Yeah, I mean, I remember watching that on TV when I was a kid. My dad, I remember when Ruby Ridge happened, and then I remember watching that on TV, right? Mm-hmm. And then I remember when the whole Waco, Texas, because that was like shortly thereafter happened. I watched that on TV, and I mean, some of the stuff was like shot for shot, like when all the, like, did you ever watch any of that on from the news when you were a kid?
Probably not. I think when I was a child, I was busy trying to not get hit and find a place where I could touch my dick without my sisters catching me.
That's fair. I watched it on TV with my dad, and it was, I mean, like where they have where the SWAT team like goes, or the ATF guys go into the window, like they get up on the roof of like the garage or whatever and like go into the window, and then like them like diving out, like shot for shot. It was straight up, dude.
Like that's what happened?
Yeah, it was like, and that's how they filmed it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude, it was wild. And I just remember
didn't all those people die in a fire?
They did, most of them, yeah.
That sucks. But okay.
Yeah, it was definitely, I mean, it's almost like hard to watch. If you watch things that are like, it's good and the quality is good and you're entertained to a degree, but like you are just disturbed at the same time. You're just like,
yeah,
you know, like watched a movie like Requiem for a Dream is a movie like that. Great movie. I'll never watch it again. One and done. You know, one and I'm out.
Dude, funny thing about watching things, and it's like there's an entertainment value to this, but it's also like it's happening, so it's up. We hosted a foreign exchange student from Germany when I was a sophomore in high school, and he was super cool. And he told me like when 9/11 happened in Germany, like he just kept seeing it on TV, and he just thought like, what a stupid movie. He just like kept changing the channel. He didn't realize it was real. And then it took him a little bit of time, and he was like, oh, that's happening. And then it kind of like sank in, and he was like, oh, that sucks.
That happened to me with 9/11.
Yeah,
I remember I was sleeping on a friend's house on his couch because we had a party the night before. And my mom was blowing me up on my Nokia block phone, right? So, like, she's blowing me up. I was like, nope. And then my dad's calling me, and I'm super hungover. So I'm just like, I am not dealing with my parents right now. Nope. And then I was like, I was laying there trying to go back to sleep, and I just remember there might be a reason, you know, so I turned the TV on. And, yeah, dude, it was just like, you know, this was before, like, the second, you know, plane supposedly hit the tower. Allegedly hit the tower.
Definitely might have.
It was just kind of ramping up, and, yeah, it was, I didn't think it was real. Like, you know, like something just hits you so hard that you question whether or not it's real. Or maybe it comes at you in a subtle way, and you don't really drink it in that it's like actually happening. You're just like, is this like some show? You know, it's like, oh no. And there's that dread and that realization and that sinking feeling watching what's going on. Or elation. Like I do recall, man, we've gone off on a tangent, but I recall the OJ chase. I watched that on TV.
Yeah,
it was super cool.
I was rooting for it.
It was the slowest like chase you've ever seen. I think he was going like 35 miles an hour or something, freaking out in his white Bronco.
He could have hit a guy and he would have lived.
I really, really, not gonna lie, I want to get a white Bronco. If I had the opportunity to buy one, I would totally buy it.
Very cool as man. I just watched a video with Dave Grohl in it, and he was driving one. I need to stop swearing.
Dude,
that's too much.
You know what? This is the first episode. We're still getting the hang of this, just like everything else. So we're just gonna let it chill, and people can just deal with it.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get better about it later. Who knows?
Trying.
I know, much like myself, I know this is kind of turning out to be like an interview, but I just figured this is a good way to just kind of get to know each other, and you get to know us. Much like Rob, we're both musicians, and our music intake is high. So just expect us to talk about music a lot. Really, like, we're going to go deep on... The guitar thing was not, in the beginning, was not was put there on purpose because we are guitar nerds of the highest caliber, and it's gear, like music gear, sound toys. I mean, on the channel, we are going to be making music at some point.
Yeah.
That's literally like we're gonna do a little bit of rap.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of podcasts where it's like faux pas for them to talk about what they're doing before you see it. I think it's interesting. You know, like I love it when they do that on a podcast. So I got no problems talking about upcoming projects. Unless we're gonna do like a secret reveal. But like I want it to be open. So like one thing that you're gonna be like Rob is gonna be showing me after we do the podcast is a rap song that he's working on. And expect that coming. I mean, I've got some funny music
coming.
I've got some funny music business that's just gonna, gently drip down your chin. So my question is this: since we listen to so much music, like this week, like what have you been listening to?
Dick Dale this week.
Yes, we actually talked about this a little bit before. What album?
The one with Nitrous on it.
Is that the one? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with him like at the racetrack on the cover.
Yeah,
that's a good album.
Yeah,
like
everything he did was great.
I to this day, surf rock. Rob knows this, but surf rock. If you've listened to watched any of our content so far, surf rock is a thing for me. It really is, and I think it's a thing for you as well.
It's phenomenal. So good.
Like I'm deep down that rabbit hole. Like deep. I'm buried, center of the earth. I'm slow hole to China on that hole, dude.
Funny story about surf music is there's a surf musician. He's a surf guitarist. His name's Junior Brown. I don't know if he's still alive and kicking, but like some of his music was actually pretty rad. And I was developing a character who is a mentally challenged fellow for a while.
I think I've seen some of this.
Yeah.
I slept on my nose so hard, it almost fell off.
I think it's really, really hard to forget when you see it.
It's talking about things that are hard to watch.
Anyway, so it was, I took the name Junior Brown from this surf musician and also this one dude I used to know him. Actually, like, this is going to sound so bad because I tell people he had a good heart, but he used to wrap his girlfriend up in carpet and tape it shut to give her timeouts. And it was like, he did horrible stuff to people he cared about, but he had a good heart.
It's a Modern Family for you.
Yeah, dude. So I named my mentally challenged character after both of those fellas.
I call him Uncle Slippy Fists.
Yeah, that one too.
So Dick Dale, I mean, like for me, obviously there's cuts like Miserloop. I mean that's just classic that's classic surf right there.
Pipeline.
Pipeline.
Nitrous.
Oh.
King of surf guitar.
I don't really care for that one. It gets really cheeky with the vocals. Dick Dale, King of surf guitar.
He's tooting his own horn. He earned that right, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that. All that noise.
The Ventures definitely earned that right, and they never did it. So.
I'm not a Ventures fan either, man. Like they were just that '60s like schlock pop that they just pumped out covers of stuff.
Dude. But, like, the whole, like, setup, their tone with the Mosrites, so good.
I debate, dude. I actually, strangely enough, I worked at a Mosrite dealership.
Those are, like...
1,000 years ago, back in the 1800s. And,
okay. It was definitely 1,000 years ago.
Me do math good.
Yeah, you're doing great.
But I got to play those, and they are the most overpriced garbage. I mean, seriously, you want to place the... I'm sorry, Moss, right? If you want to send some hate, send some money. You know what I mean? Like Moss rights. Okay, so they're very fancy looking. Seriously, if you want a Moss right, dude, if you want a Moss right, you too. If you want a Moss right, you listening out there in podcast land.
Univox?
Yeah, get a Univox High Flyer, dude. It's the same damn guitar, and it's just as good. And
But those are rad, though. I love playing those.
and that's like $800. That's a reasonable price for a guitar. A good guitar costing about $800 is a reasonable price. And if you can get like something that super cool, I have a friend. His name is Robert Pepper, and he loves Nirvana's Bleach. He loves the tone, man. He's just all about the tone. So he, for a long time, he was pretty much rocking the gear off that album.
Cobain had monster tone, and I think a lot of that came from like the pedals he was using, dude.
Yeah, not really. I think it was just his. There's a few like linchpin like pieces to that puzzle.
He had his pedals modified like heavy.
Yeah, but like his guitars were just whatever. It didn't matter. Like he played literally, you could hand him anything and he'd sound like Cobain.
Yeah,
but I think you're right. Actually, I'm flipping around. But if you want to get like a short scale like Fender, like Mustang, or like a Univox High Flyer, or even a Strat, doesn't matter. Like you play just something like that and just run it through like a DS1, you know, like and small clone, electromagnetic small clone. You're there. Run that stuff through your Fender amp, run it through a Marshall amp. Don't matter, man. You're gonna just and hit it hard. Like that was his tone. Was he beat the shit out of that guitar, you know? That was his thing. But back to like surf guitar, I mean, there's actually a modern band now that does the best surf, in my opinion. It's very classically fused. It's a band called Jason Lee and the Riptides.
Yeah.
Like R.I.P. Tides. Yeah, dude. It's,
all right.
the dude's the dude's got hair that's like literally like a foot high. It's blonde and just goes straight up like Johnny Cool, like cool hair. What was that 80s Brad Pitt movie where it had the dude with like the the overblown pompadour. Yeah, and he wears like Scully shirts and stuff, and he plays like Gretsch White Falcon, and with the single coils, it's ridiculous. I've been listening. Actually, I listened to.
Here's a question for you.
What's up?
What's your favorite guitar for playing surf music on?
Oh, that's tough. A short scale Fender guitar, like a Mustang, Jaguar. I have a Jagstang, which is kind of a mix of the two.
You're not a Jazzmaster fan for that kind of music?
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
But like, if you're just asking, well, like tip top favorite,
Yeah.
that or maybe like a 60s style Stratocaster, really just does it all.
Yeah.
Jazzmaster's good, but it's super warm. The album I listened to is the new Baroness album, and it is a guitar tone cornucopia.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. Gina Gleason is the new guitar player for Baroness, and she's super good anyway. Like, I watched her on 2 Minutes to Late Night, which is like I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a YouTube show, kind of a death metal themed kind of YouTube show with a guy named Garcinio Hall. It's really good. He comes out, he wears like a suit, he has a very nice crop top hairdo, and then he's like got the death metal like face grease paint.
Wow.
Garcinio Hall.
That's rad.
And they have like another character you'd probably really dig on there called Hard Melissa. Dude,
I already like Hard Melissa.
Yeah, Hard Melissa's really cool.
Hall.
But they have there's a band called Mutoid Man. No, they're a great band, dude. If you have not checked out Mutoid Man, like people listening, go check out Mutoid Man. They're wild, and it's just good. Like if you're like just into like cool rock and roll guitar, kind of a heavier kind of thing, without getting too deep into the 1,000 metal subgenres. But like it's good stuff. But the Baroness record, dude. Oh yeah, she did a Hot for Teacher. Gina Gleason played Hot for Teacher with Butoid Man.
All right.
And it was just wild. So she's doing like the tap intros and stuff like that. It was super duper good. But she's the new guitar player for Baroness, and she sings. So there's like these very lush harmony vocals with just the choicest of rich, delicious guitarness. It was like maple syrup. It was just thick and delicious, and
it's kind of nice for like anybody watching to know that there's a table right here so they can't see your huge bone.
Not gonna lie, dude, this was bonerific guitar jams. It was smelled of rich leather and mahogany. You know,
So it does it for you.
it was.
Give the people your address so they know where to send.
No, please
leather.
don't. I get plenty of junk mail.
You need more.
So I mentioned it on our update that and kind of talk some shit about the company that I ordered the Cool Runnings posters from.
Oh, yeah.
I got the one, and it's 8x10. It looks like it was printed off on somebody's printer. I could have literally done that at home.
Yeah.
But this is the jam. I went back and read the description, and the fault was on me. I should have read a little deeper. Sorry, Britain, that I trash talked you on the internet. But
I'm not sorry.
sorry, not sorry.
I'm not at all. That poster sucks. You guys didn't even make Cool Runnings, I don't think.
The other one's photoshopped too. The free gift was just a photoshopped version of it. But since I'm not going to use it, we are going to think up a cool contest. We're going to think it up right now. A cool contest for our listeners and our followers and our subscribers. By the way, go subscribe, hit the little bell notification icon so that you know when new content comes out as it comes out. Do it now. We'll wait. Great job.
Good job, losers. Good job.
We're gonna think of a contest right now. That we're gonna you're gonna hear this process happen live on the internet.
Okay, that's not the contest.
You think you got what it takes to take Rob McNeil and Lowell-George Granath down in a Yo Mama joke off? Bring it. Best two Yo Mama jokes. I will pay the postage personally. We will send you 2 autographed The Kool-Aid Kids posters of Cool Runnings. I'll even pack them in reasonably priced packaging for you.
Yeah.
So, once this hits the internet, we'll
Super. Whoa.
I got allergies, bro.
Nice. I've got drugs for that.
I took some. It's the hour's getting late.
You want more drugs?
Later. So we're gonna do that. Send us your best Yo Mama jokes. I will say this: if you just go onto an internet site and look up a Yo Mama joke and send it, I'm gonna call bullshit on you in a video just about the bad jokes that we got. So
That sounds good.
buyer beware.
I will humiliate you.
Yeah, we'll take it personal.
We'll find out.
An original
who
Yo
your
Mama
mom
joke.
is.
The stupider, the better, because that's how Yo Mama jokes work.
Yeah. We'll find out who your real mom is. And Lowell's mom will sit on you. That's what will happen.
I will come to your house
With your mom.
and I will do your dishes and I will cook you a fine meal and I will never call you again.
Yeah.
See that? I just ripped off a joke from Will Ferrell, and that's exactly what we don't want you to do.
Yeah. Internet,
Yes, internet people.
Damn.
That's the contest. What's today?
I guess. Wait, if they act out the joke, can it adds points, right? Like if they get, can it be like a whole like production if they so feel like it's, if it's just. So
I'm not
thin.
going to put parameters on it.
Okay, cool.
This is open to interpretation. This is, yeah, it's anything goes. Like, so send us your worst, and we'll do your worst, and we'll do ours. And you can also, if you want, we'll specify this. We'll give away 1 each. You can send a joke about Rob's mom, or you can send a joke about my mom.
Both are low hanging fruit.
Yeah,
so-
both are low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
So like, and then we'll each pick a winner from those,
Okay.
and we'll record a response to you, your Yo Mama joke. So I'm expecting, considering how many subscribers and stuff we have right now, like two or three. So your odds are good. So send one in.
we might even just meet you and give you the poster.
Actually, I put a call out for people like to say dude. Like just send me a video, say dude, you got me a ton.
Yeah.
I've got 4 times as much from my YouTube or from my Facebook post.
I gotta say something, like it's kind of messed up that it's going on the internet, but like I have no idea what like the older guy's name is, and I worked with him for like
We're gonna give the old guy a really kick-ass nickname.
It's Tayshawn. For sure.
I was gonna call him like Bucho Caliente or something.
What about Juan Bucho Caliente?
I like that. Juan Bucho Caliente, thanks for being in our video.
Thanks, man. Sorry.
I'm not gonna tell you. That's gonna be one of those super secret things. I didn't even really talk to Rob about it, about the product that I'm gonna be reviewing here pretty quick. One thing that we do Yo Mama jokes every week. We do reviews when we get to them. There's gonna, like I said, just keep tuning in and checking out stuff because we're gonna have tons of stuff coming out.
Well, I film a bunch of random just like when I get an idea.
That's kind of like where it's at now. If you guys got an idea for something cool, send it our way. We need all the help we can get. Money, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit up our Patreon, losers.
Once I finish our Patreon, hit up our Patreon, losers.
Yeah, once he's finished.
It'll be in the description.
Give us money.
Our Patreon will be in the link will be in the description below, whatever you're listening to this on, and every little bit helps.
Yeah, you dummies. Give us money.
Money, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
finish waxing your butt crack. Send us cash.
Or that video. Send that to Rob.
Cash. Send me your waxed butt crack wax. Butt crack wax. What would we call that? Just wax, probably. It's been used on a taint or a butt crack. I'm good with it. You just send it in. I'm trying to make a realistic merkin.
So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been the first episode of the Kool-Aid Kids with Lowell-George Granath.
Rob McNeil.
Look at how good we do. We do good work.
Thanks for joining us, dudes.
Yes, indeedy.
Losers and dudes, and we might have females watching. I doubt it.
Be sure to check us out on all the social media platforms and click the likes and subscribes and all that stuff and share it. Losers. Bye.